And it's just gorgeous. One of the nice things, and that people always comment about the West Coast Trail, is that there's a lot of variety. So every day there's something different, both in the kind of hiking we do and in the scenery. And that's one of the things for me why I'm happy going back and doing it over and over again, because it's just a wonderful place to be.
Thank you. When's the next trip out?
Tomorrow.
Oh, you go tomorrow.
Yep.
So what do you have to do to prepare for that?
Well, Sea to Sky provides all of the food and all of the equipment, like the group equipment, as well as tents. So what we're doing right now, checking out some of the stoves and group equipment. People can rent sleeping bags and sleeping pads, so we're organizing all of that as well. Most of the dry food has already been prepped. JP and I were doing that the other day. And we have to go out and buy some groceries for the fresh food, so cheese and sausage and the occasional tomato or cucumber or something. And then I'll double check with all of the people that are coming on the trip a little bit later to make sure everybody's happy and has everything they need. Yeah, and then we're off.
How many guides go with you?
There'll be 2 guides and 8 guests.
And what do the guides do while you're out there? Do you cook the food? Do you just...
Yep, so we do all the cooking and collect wood for the campfires and all that kind of stuff. People have to set up their own tents and do their own dishes, but we do the rest of the work, kind of. And then the other part is sort of the guiding part. So the West Coast Trail, I mean, it's kind of hard to get lost because, you keep the ocean on the left if you're heading north and you can't miss the trail, really. But the unique thing about the West Coast Trail is that you have to be concerned about tides. So there are places where you can actually go on the beach, which might be gravel or it might be shelf. But you can only pass it when the tide's low. So the advantage of having a guide is we know the best places to try and make sure you're on the beach, and we plan the trips to make sure the tides are good. And we also do a couple of special things, routes that most people don't know about, where we can go down again along the ocean instead of mucking through the trail on the boardwalk. And then I guess the other thing is, again, we get a lot of people who are fairly new to backpacking, and so things like adjusting packs and suggestions on how they maneuver through the trail and those kinds of things as well. How to put up tents and any of the camp chores that people need to do. So we can provide advice and suggestions on that as well. Just a little bit of everything.
Yeah, that sounds great.